Got a couple questions about these web assigned questions, so I wanted to run through them real quick and their answers. First off, we've got this question number 4. These are from homework 10, if I'm not mistaken. Determine whether f is differentiable at a given point. Sorry, you'll hear my daughters every now and then. That's the youngest. I'm talking right now, sweetheart. To somebody, yes. If f prime exists, give its value. If not, say it doesn't exist. Basically, if it doesn't exist, when you plug it into your calculator, the calculator is going to give you an error message of some form. So we can start off simply by taking the derivative. Taking the derivative of each piece here. And then add those together. And the derivative of each piece, this first one, we're just going to bring the 1/5 down in front. Reduce the power by 1. And in doing so, we end up with 1/5 x to the negative 4/5, which can then be simplified. We can basically get rid of that negative exponent by pushing that x into the denominator. Now we just need to plug in a couple numbers. We're asked about f prime of a existing, and we're given 2 a values. So we plug in each of those a values. First off, 32. When we plug it in to our calculator or other calculating utility, we'll end up with 1/80th. Nice and simple. But at a equals 0, we see we end up with 1 divided by 0. If you plug in either this original form of it or 1/0, both of those should give you some kind of an error message in your calculator telling you that it doesn't exist, that we cannot plug 0 into the derivative. Then problem number 12. We've got the derivative of this product. Notice there's two things multiplied together. Lack of a sign there implies that we're multiplying those two quantities. We could FOIL those out. We could distribute, multiply first, outside, inside, last, in the middle, and all that. But that gets a little hairy with all these different exponents. So if we ignore that and just use the product rule, we could take much simpler derivatives and still obtain an answer. Okay, notice it tries to give you a hint here. Do not expand your answer. So in the end, it's actually asking you to use the product rule. And after one use of the product rule, this is just the statement of the product rule. And then the derivatives themselves. The derivatives themselves are pretty straightforward. We bring the 0.9 down in front, reduce the power by 1. And the derivative of negative 4x is just negative 4. Over here, the derivative of x to the negative 1, we bring the negative 1 down, reduce the power by 1, and so on and so forth. If you have any questions, please let me know.